Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do an energy update tarot reading for Blackpink's members because I have seen a lot of links in the comments requesting it, and of course that I want to also bring them some kind of messages from the girls. I'm going to be honest. I actually this music. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a kind of music that I put whenever I try to do some Reiki session or some kind of Reiki healing. And I was inspired actually to do it now because I was shuffling and I also am like working with a new tarot deck that came out yesterday in the mail. So it's a beautiful deck and it's new and it's called Heaven and Earth Tarot. So I love it. It's so my style. It's so vintage. I love it so much. Um, and I wanted to use it for the first time with you guys. I wanted to dedicate this to the Blackpink members. And I was, of course, this is pre-shuffled. I shuffled very well. I clean it really well. But all of the sudden, the cards that I'm seeing here actually came out to be pretty strong and pretty intense, especially emotionally. I feel a bit down by this energy that I'm seeing here. This is why I put on some music because, and I also sage a little bit the place because there are some low energies here. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. So let's start with the cards that came out the energy update for the girls. We have the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Wands. And I also took the time to also take one card from the Energy Oracle as an advice. And the card that came out, it's a storm outside. It's like a storm. This actually means like a storm is coming, or a storm is on its way. So wow, pretty strong energies for these girls. Um, I have the feeling that they definitely there's something, because you know that this tarot reading is general and actually it's for the whole group, so I wouldn't be able to be very detailed about how each member feels about it, but I do sense that there's like this common feeling, or this feeling in common that they have, is that they are not happy, in the sense that they're not happy about how things are going, and I think that they are also in a place where they just don't care. It's like they have this sorrow inside of them. They have this kind of disappointment about how things are going. Maybe things are going too slow. Maybe things, it's like I have the feeling that this is when you, for example, when you are done with someone, in the sense that you probably like forgave them too much, or probably, I don't know, when a certain person wants to come back in your life and wants to ask you for forgiveness, and you are like, whatever, you are like, you don't care anymore, and it's like you become numb, you become like apathic about what's going on. So I have the feeling that they definitely feel about this. There's some kind of void inside of them, like they are not being able to find pleasure in this process. I don't know if they are working on something, or I don't know if, I know that a few members probably are releasing their solo songs and everything, but as a group, I feel like there's, of course, that the fans know this better than me. There's this this feeling of emptiness, like they wished they could do more, they wished they could release more, they wished they could do things differently. um and they feel like when it comes to them, that it's like they're always in this kind of financial problem. I don't know why, but it's like when it comes to them, it seems like money evaporates. I don't know why, but and actually, I'm not talking about the probably the publicity or them working with other brands. I'm talking about music, about music as a group, about releasing material, musical material, um, their career as singers, as performers. I think that there's a great feeling of discouragement here, of being like, I'm so hurt that I don't care anymore. It's like, it's this feeling when you get disappointed so many times that it's like you know the feeling so well that you just give up on trying to comprehend the situation or trying to adapt to the situation. It's like you are in this, whatever happens it will be, it's like you are tired of waiting for different results of a situation that always somehow brings disappointment and that always lets you down. So I think that they definitely feel like a bit, at least in the 6 months. But I'm feeling that this is probably how they're feeling right now. They're feeling like a lack of resources, or at least that people that work with them and for them, that they are not putting the real effort, because they do show up, they do record their parts, they do what they have to do, but at the end the result is so poor, or it looks like it was made or it was produced with zero energy, with zero intention. So they are very disappointed in the fact that these kinds of work is what represents them. So it also somehow ruins and affects their image, because if they release a very like not not well produced song, or probably they don't bring enough diversity to their work, they feel like there's something wrong with them, because definitely the desire to improve and the desire to be different and to bring more more power, it is in these girls. It's just that there are things that don't depend on them. There are things that they have no control over, and there are decisions that are being made at the end of this process that they actually are not part of. They're kept to the side, includes in when it comes to these decisions. So this is why they have this frustration, because it's like they're always depending on someone else's final words, like they definitely are. There are other people that make the final decisions, on what's next, and how it's going to be and how long it's going to take, and they feel so powerless sometimes. And this is where the sorrow, and there's a lot of anger also. But I also hear with the card that thank God, because I was seeing the first three cards and I was, oh my God, this is why I played this music, because I needed to clean my energy, because it was such a heavy, when I look at the cards, I was like, oh my God, like what's going on here? And then when I pulled the 10 of cups and the 6 of wands, I was like, thank you, God. I was like, thank God, because I can see, finally I can see a rainbow here, the rainbow at the end. I can see light. Because seriously, when I started the reading, it was such a heavy energy. I just couldn't take it. Um, And then here with the Ten of Cups, definitely it talks about success. So I think that even though they are going through, or they probably had been this going through this moment, or been really discontent, or been really unhappy with how their career it's not evolving. I think that it's all about evolution. They want to grow, they want to be more themselves, they want to be risky. They are risk takers, they definitely have this inner desire in them that they just want to do different things. They want to also they want to entertain their fans, and I think that one of the I think that the most a special moment that an performer, an artist, and their fans can have is that you see your artist, or you see your favorite group having fun while performing a song, and I think that they definitely put all the effort, but there's something about the production of some things that actually some of the girls feel like this, probably like the lyrics, or probably there's something about the music that they don't feel like represents or portrays who they really are. So I think that this is why there are some of them that just feel like they are tired to ask for a change. They are just tired to ask for variety of options, because they definitely want to sound more powerful. They want to cause some kind of impact in their performances, and I think that I'm not saying that they are 100% discontent with the whole result of what they had delivered until this moment, but there were some aspects of this creative process that they definitely felt like no one took their ideas into consideration. So this is why this apathy is here, because it's like, okay, I already expressed my opinion about what I would like to do for the next album, or what I would like to do for the next concept, and you're just ignoring me. So I would just shut up, I will just stop talking about it, I will not care anymore, and I will be here sitting, like, as I don't know if you can see, probably you cannot see because it's very far away, but the first card, that is the Four of Cups, you see this man like sitting there, sitting close to a tree, and he's like with his arms crossed in front of him, in front of his chest, and he's in this gesture of totally not paying attention, being like whatever, being like. So I think that some of them definitely feel like that, and they feel like they are making them waste their time, because it's like, if you don't take my ideas into consideration, why do you ask me? Why do you ask for my opinion if you are not going to take them into consideration? You're making me waste my time, so and then, well, I was talking about the Ten of Cups here. That is a lovely, it's a lovely card, and I believe that probably, I don't know if had the girls talked about some kind of online event, or some kind of online concert, or some kind of an online show, or something that they want to bring to the fans, that I think that this is going to be very intimate and also very successful for the members and for the fans. I also have the feeling that it's going to be really fun and really very joyful, in the sense that they will get to hang out for a few hours, or they will get to, not physically of course, but they will get to share a moment with their fans, and they are actually, I think that they are preparing themselves physically for this. And actually, I think that here with the Five of Pentacles, that is the card that is before, I think that definitely some of them are going through a period where there's one of the members that definitely has some kind of fatigue problem, probably, like that this person is like it, that her bones or her structure hurts or is in constantly pain if she makes a lot of effort or if she moves around so much, especially while doing a choreography. So I don't know. Does any of them have like some kind of back power, back problem? Sorry. Uh, I because I feel weak in the knees, and I know that it has to do with the bones. So I don't know. Maybe she should check that out because it looks like it's always there. There's like this sense of fatigue, of feeling tired, or feeling like you have no energy left. But nevertheless, they will be able to accomplish this. I feel like this is like some kind of fan meeting or reunion. I don't know how Blinks call this. That is like a small concert, like a fan meeting, but it will be like online to celebrate something, probably like an anniversary or something like that. And it's going to be very prosperous, and it's going to be also, it's going to have a lot of audience, especially international. So it's going to bring them a lot of more popularity because they of course are popular, but it's going to make them like feel proud for their roles, for the job that they do, for their profession. I think that sometimes maybe this sorrow and this sadness and this disappointment from the first cards that I have seen is because of the of not being able to actually see the fans and probably doing concerts and being more active. I think that also it has to do with that. But there's also something that I cannot ignore. That is this. That is like this storm. The oracle card that came on, that is that it says a storm outside. That it means that a storm is coming. So I don't know, guys. I don't think that the storm is actually affecting directly to them. I don't think it's about Blackpink, this storm, but it has to do with Blackpink. In the sense that since I've been reading a lot for YG groups, I have the feeling that there's something the that I have been reading for G Dragon, for Icon members, for CL. So I have the feeling that there's something about the company that is there's something there. There's something in that company. I know that everyone is suspicious about this company, but it's like there's something that is going to be unleashed or is going to be discovered about this company that actually is going to be a bit problematic for the artists. So this is why this card that says a storm, that a storm is coming, because there's this turbulence, there's this sense of that some things are going to be shaked or some things are going to be destroyed, and a lot of things are going to be shaken, and a lot of things are going to be chaotic. So definitely I have the feeling that it's not that the storm is directly pointing to the girls, but I have the feeling that it has to do with the girls, that they somehow are involved in this scene. So this is why I felt this heavy energy when I started. But you know that for every moment of actually you struggling to survive or struggling to overcome things, and from these traumatic moments, or sometimes from these very harsh truths, it you have to be able to see it as a lesson. I think that there's something about that company that actually needs to be revealed, because it's like there's this feeling of that it cannot be hidden anymore, something like that. So I don't know what it's about, but I have the feeling that it's about legal matters. So maybe someone with some information is probably going to come out and say something. So I think that they will definitely have to be careful, and they will have to also be really strong with each other and protect each other, and try to maintain very focused on their work, on their craft, and to not get distracted by this moment of uncertainties, probably, or this moment of being in the eye of the storm, of being somehow involved. So I think that they definitely, this is a kind of situation where they're going to be becoming stronger because of this. And I think that somehow they know it. This is why I see that there's this this very deep sorrow, like really being disappointed in people that you used to trust, or probably in people that sometimes they used to promise things to you, and somehow they are just becoming, every day they're just becoming this kind of person that it's so unethical, or maybe it's so, or they are liars, or they are cheaters. So it's like you don't believe them anymore. So there's this feeling of like, I feel like they also know that something is coming, and they are just trying to do their best, but somehow there's something that always holds them back. And it's that these people that are still in control, they have the power and they have the control. So probably this storm can also help them set themselves free from these people's manipulation, because I feel like there's this need to set themselves free. Thank God for them, with this six of wands here that also represents victory. I have the feeling that they will overcome whatever obstacle comes in their way. And I think that it will also ignite that fire inside of themselves. It will also inspire them to go even faster, or to go with more intensity towards their real goal. So I think that even though this storm is coming, this storm may be the change that they had been looking for and they had been praying for a long time. So this is all I have for the girls, guys. I appreciate so much that you're here, and and also your recommendations. I always read you, and like you always know, please, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you want to share it with some fellow blinks that would be interested in listening to my interpretations and that also enjoys talking about tarot, that I will appreciate it very much. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.